MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Melvin Fontaine is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
Now at the plate, Tobias Cordova. He'll begin things here against Melvin Fontaine.
Cordova.
Liner towards second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
So stepping in, Melvin Fontaine. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Melvin Fontaine 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Melvin Fontaine.
Hey now, Larry.
First pitch on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rangers lead this one 4-0. Ready once again, Melvin Fontaine. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Fontaine.
Hey, your pace right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days. Digging in to try it again. Melvin Fontaine. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jimmy Perez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Zach Clevenger earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Leroy Wint, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Digging in, Melvin Fontaine. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip. A little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad. Better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fontaine.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Amaya giving chase. 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in once again, Melvin Fontaine. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fontaine.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in now, Chauncey Dow, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chauncey Dow.
(4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, get on for us here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Amaya moves over. He's got it one away. And he is in there. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Candelario.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Perez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So striding in, Melvin Fontaine. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fontaine.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Big A gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So striding forward now, Chauncey Dow.
Number 1. Chauncey.
3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
He's going.
There goes the runner, and a step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Candelario.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
1 and 2. Here it comes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2 to second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Striding in, Freddie Schuler.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Freddie Schuler.
The 0-2 delivery. Popped high in the air. Alvarez is under it. 2 gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So digging in now, Ross Michel. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rangers 6 and the Orioles 3. Stepping in, Melvin Fontaine. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Melvin Fontaine.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Boyce is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Corey Aguilar earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tim Switzer closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.
On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Won-Young Tan, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bravo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Tobias Cordova. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Melvin Fontaine comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Freddie Schuler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jeimer Candelario.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So coming to the plate, Gil Herman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Herman.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lopez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, Adolfo Alanis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alanis.
Hey, no one down here. Let's turn it now. Come on.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Now to the plate, Tom Waldron. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tom Waldron.
No one out now. Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
sent on the ground out to second. Fontaine fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also
stepping up now, Tobias Cordova. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Cordova.
Hit out towards second. Fontaine is right there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Standing in, Brian Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brian Nunez.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Texas is out in front, 3-0. Now batting, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Melvin Fontaine.
Let her rip right here.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Digging in, Freddie Schuler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. None out, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Coming to the plate now, Gil Herman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Bravo. And the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Rangers lead it 3-1. Into the box, Jimmy Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
At the plate, Tobias Cordova. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cordova.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Orioles 1. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Fontaine. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Touch up for us. Right guy, right place. Let's go, baby.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Need it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And he'll be back in standing up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him.
Digging in, Tyler Boyce.
The center fielder, Tyler Boyce.
Yeah, we got one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Rangers on top here, 4-1.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Rob Zastryzny earned his 5th win of the year. Tim Switzer hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the Victoria.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, getaway day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Robert Wood gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Settling in now, Melvin Fontaine, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Fontaine.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this has been a heck of a series already. They won the first 3 games. You can get lazy, rest some guys, but, man, you go for the juggler. If you can sweep somebody in their territory on 4 straight games, that's a nice run.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Standing in, Tobias Cordova. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tobias Cordova.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fontaine to his left. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. At the plate, Jesus Bravo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, no outs here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Throw on, and that's all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And a ball, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, Chauncey Dow, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bravo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Orioles leave him loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Ready once again, Jesus Bravo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Grounded to the right. Dirty. He gathers the throw. Just late. He's safe.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Digging in to try it again. Melvin Fontaine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Melvin Fontaine.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Melvin Fontaine comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Yeah, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important.
Digging in once again, Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Alfredo Aviles gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Tim Switzer gets a 4-out save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 10 runs, 13.